Has that detected me now? Hello. Why does it do the zoomy thing? I don't understand why. That's better. So, right guys, we are in the car with the Osmo Pocket 3. Over my door handle basically. And I'm just going to drive down the hill. But even though I'm in here, it's still following me around, which is quite cool. Let's go and hopefully it stays clamped in okay. It should do. Interesting to see how stable it is on a gimbal compared to like the GoPro, which is still fine. But this road isn't the smoothest, as you can see me probably wobbling around. It's, yeah. So up on Beachy Head, bit of a windy day. Which is fine, you know, there's birds buzzing around all over the place, magpies mostly, and ain't gonna fit. Coach driver with no width, I don't know what you want to call it, doesn't know how wide his bus is basically. Yeah, up on Beachy Head, going for a walk, and there's the cafe at the top which I just showed you on the video. So I grabbed some lunch while I was there, and apparently they're opening up through the winter, but they're if it's really bad weather they won't bother. So they just said, you know, if it's okay we'll be open, if it's absolutely horrendous weather we won't be open, but it's kind of obvious, you know, because otherwise they're not going to see a customer at all. It isn't ideal. The A1 plus the 200-600 today. I have got the A67 in the bag actually, but I didn't bother putting it on, mainly because the light's crap, and if I'm at 900mm equivalent, it's actually a little bit harder to get the shots than it is at a true 600 on the A1. So yeah, it's just hope for drive really, and it's just so nice up here. It's just, even though it's windy today and there's a few cars about, as you can see them passing by probably, it's still a peaceful place, you know. So, but yeah, it's crazy person on a bike. Yeah, so Pocket 3, so far so good, very pleased with it. Even messing around last night, it was quite good fun in the dark. You can see the quality drop obviously because it does become a bit grainy, but I was surprised on how little lights I actually needed to be able to get a decent shot, and it was face tracking me as well, so that was even more impressive. Even when I walked into what I would class as being quite dark and the camera was looking at me like it wasn't dark at all. Anyway, it's not a full moon, but it's not far off it, so I thought let's take a few shots. And, hopefully we'll get a plane come over, but mega sharp images tonight. So yeah, haven't got it on tracking or anything. I don't know if that works in low light, not sure. I need to have a proper look, but Hopefully get a plane come over again in a minute, which would be good. But yeah, no, really impressed with this. I mean, we've got one light on out here, just an LED outside light, not a floodlight or anything, just a bulb, and it's lighting me up nicely, which is good. But the fact it's balancing with all that over there as well is nuts. It's really, really good. I've got the microphones ordered, so hopefully we can get some better audio in the future when I start doing some interviews and things as well. It means 2 photographers, myself and someone else, can have a set of mics on. Face track enabled. So it should be following me a little bit, which it is. But at the same time, and I'm wearing black, remember, and you can only really see my face, and it's holding on to me, and I'm 10 feet away now. It's still picking me up. I'm now 15 feet away. It's still got a green square in it, I can just about see. Oh look, that's still picking me up in low light. Okay, that's quite impressive, to be fair. I literally went 20 feet into pretty much darkness over there, and that still held on to me. I'm quite impressed with that, actually. The cool thing about it is I didn't realise you could speed up the gimbal a bit more as well, which is cool, because I think I might use it for some equestrian stuff, like tracking a rider going round, which might be quite cool. Yay. So it's responsive even in quite low light. So yeah, very, very cool bit of kit really. At the moment it's wobbling around all over the place. There's a bit of vibration, so it'll be interesting to see if that shows up. There's a bit of like on the clamp, from the clamp, and the suspension of this car is extremely firm, so any vibrations and stuff going through there, it'd be interesting to see if that actually gets picked up, or if it counteracts that at all. Not quite sure, but anyway, more wild ponies. So there's some wild ponies up there, and there's 2, 4, so 10 here. So yeah. Seagull in the bloody water. Bumps like that, which you would have heard probably on the microphone. And now it's wobbling quite a lot, due to this road being absolutely hard. Probably see me wobbling around a bit. So yeah, interesting test to see if that's any good in that sort of situation, because obviously the you're not using sensor stabilisation, or using gimbal, which is still tracking me. Not that I've really moved much. Oh. Dragon ambulance. Yeah, so over that way there is Beachhead again. So what I might do is go back inland, go back out onto the coast, should I say? And that's decided under G-forces, I think, to move more this way now. Strange. But anyway, yeah, it's not raining at the moment, which is really good. I'd be interested to see what the microphone's like with my voice, because it's quite noisy in here. Even my brain, when I'm talking, I can hear almost like reverberation, just due to the vibrations of the cabin and everything. So yeah, interesting to see. But if you're looking at buying one of these Pocket 3s, if you're a vlogger or just like be able to have really smooth, decent footage, and you do a lot of video, it's definitely well worth the purchase if you can afford one. If you don't really do that, I think it'd be a bit of a waste of money. But for me, that obviously I'm videoing quite a lot now, and you know, for this YouTube stuff and also for actual physical sort of cinematic stuff, it's a well worth purchase, I think. It's, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, G-forces are quite funny under the. I reckon I could probably overload that gimbal if I wasn't too careful. That's the other thing as well, that under the G-forces this car can produce through the bends and around corners and roundabouts and stuff like that, it just, even then, me turning quite sharply made it go against itself. So obviously G-forces do have a thing in place, so I don't really know, you know, how things really work in certain situations. But yeah, once there's like a clip-in sort of cage thing that you can get for it, which I've ordered, is 15 quid, so nothing. You can basically adapt it to fit on like GoPro accessories and stuff like that, which would be good. So then it means I can stick it on the boot lid of the car, and we can do filming from the back of the car. So motorbikes, cars and stuff like that would be really, really quite cool. Well guys, I'm up on a Beachy head. I don't even know if you can hear me because it's quite windy. But trying out the Pocket 3. Found out it can zoom as well on sensor, I'm guessing, up to 2 times. Didn't know that, which is handy, but I don't know how I enabled it. Moody skies today. Interesting to see. Right, so yeah, I don't even know if you can hear me because it's really windy. But just trying this out. Let's go for a walk and kind of see. There's some peregrine falcons. I need a haircut. My hair's gone all fluffy and stupid now. There's a pair of peregrine falcons along the cliffs here, which I did get a couple of pictures of during the Eastbourne Air Show. When I've got the microphone kit for this, it'll be better because you better hear me. But let's have a look and see what's going on. I may have to voice over this, but we shall see. Wow, this grass is literally like a carpet. It's like super soft and squishy, but not wet. Crazy. Right, I'm going to put this away and get the big camera out and take a few pictures because the light looks quite nice up here at the minute, which is quite good, even though the moody skies out there in the rain is mad. But yeah, crazy weather, guys. So much wind it makes your nose run. Right, so had the A1 and the 200-600 out today. Just got a Magpie flying, which is quite cool. Hold this back a bit, there we go. And that worked quite nicely. Because they're cruising around over this this cliff area, as you can see. Yeah, I'm out of the wind, which is cool. The hair, you can see the hairdo is blown to smithereens. But yeah, there's up on Beachy Head on the main car park up the top there, and I'll show you in a minute. There's like a little cafe, kiosk type thing. They got seating and everything there, which is nice. They do really good toasties. So I just had a cheese and ham toasties. I think it was on like sourdough bread. Very, very nice. So if you're ever up this way, pop in there and make sure you have one or two of those. Nice drink as well. And they do I think do hot chocolates, hot coffees, teas and everything, as well as fruit juices and fizzy drinks. So yeah, really, really nice. Just going to show you the view. That's why it's well worth popping up this way. There we go. Even on a moody day, heading back over to the car park. You can see the little cafe there right in front of us.